Marcus had been driving for 16 hours when the GPS died. The delivery route through rural Nebraska should have been simple. Drop the package at the farmhouse, collect the signature, head home. But somewhere after midnight, the road dissolved into gravel, then dirt, then nothing but dead corn stalks scraping against his van like skeletal fingers. He found the farm at 2:47 a.m. The house stood crooked against the moonlight, its windows dark as infected wounds. No lights, no movement, but on the porch sat a package, identical to the one in his van. Same address, same recipient. Dated 1987. Marcus approached slowly, his flashlight beam trembling across decades of decay. The door hung open, exhaling air that tasted like copper and rot. Inside, furniture lay overturned, walls covered in deep gouges, like something with claws had tried to escape. Then he heard it. Static. Soft at first, bleeding from a room at the end of the hallway. An old ham radio sat on a desk, its vacuum tubes glowing amber despite no visible power source. The dial turned by itself, clicking through frequencies. A voice emerged, a woman sobbing. "Please, if anyone can hear me. It's in the corn. Took my husband. Took my children. Is wearing their faces now, but the eyes are wrong. God help me. The eyes are." The transmission cut to static. Marcus reached for the radio to turn it off. The moment his fingers touched the dial, the static stopped. A new voice spoke, clearer, closer. "You answered." His own voice. From the radio. "You shouldn't have answered, Marcus." The floorboards behind him creaked. Marcus spun around, flashlight slicing through darkness. Nothing. But when he turned back, the radio screen displayed words that hadn't been there before. Look at the window. He didn't want to. Every instinct screamed to run. But his neck rotated slowly, involuntarily, toward the farmhouse window. 3 figures stood in the cornfield. A man, a woman, a child. The family from the broadcast. They waved at him with movements too fluid, too synchronized. Their eyes were radio static, flickering gray and white, buzzing with frequencies that shouldn't exist. The child's mouth opened, and Marcus heard its voice from the radio behind him. "We've been waiting for someone to deliver us." The radio dial began spinning wildly. Every frequency played at once. Screams, pleas, final words from decades of travelers who'd found this farm, who'd answered. The figures stepped forward. The corn parted for them. Marcus ran. He made it to his van. Made it 3 miles down the road before he noticed the radio on his dashboard. An old ham radio that hadn't been there before. It was already glowing. And in the rearview mirror, 3 figures sat in his back seat, waving with those horrible fluid movements. The static child leaned forward and whispered in his ear, "The delivery is complete."